Hello! Today we want to introduce you to the use of Python libraries for development of web applications. Claudia, Granthi, Kyle, Muhammad, Rafael, and me, Natalia, welcome you to our tutorial. Python web libraries are a collection of functions and methods which allow developers to write web applications or services without writing their own code. Python web libraries are a whole universe of libraries for web applications in Python. They allow you to perform processes like web scraping, web browser, web crawler, implementation of web servers, and much more. In this tutorial, we want to introduce you to 5 libraries. Flask, to make it easier to build web applications. Scrapy, framework for extracting the data you need from websites. RDFlib, for representing information as graphs. Django, stack web development framework, full-fledged websites. And Buki, visualization library for web browsers presentations. Let us start with Flask.
Hello, my name is Rafael Bastardo and I will be introducing you to Flask. Flask is a web development micro framework built on Versug and Django. It is simple and easy to use when learning web development with Python. It is used by top companies globally such as Pinterest and LinkedIn. Let's develop a small code that prints in our browser, "Hello world, I'm enjoying my Python class." Here we see an example of what we want to print in our browser. We will start by importing Flask as Flask. We will now save the application name in the variable app. We created a decorator that will hold function with the HTML script we want to execute. And finally, let's include an if statement that will allow us to debug our code later if needed. To execute the code, we need to go to the command line and place ourselves in the working directory. We will assign our Python file hello-flask.py to the environment variable Flask app. In Mac, we will use execute instead of set. We now set the Flask debug variable to 1. Finally, we run our Python code by executing Flask run. We will now copy the IP address and port number of our local machine and copy it into our browser. Let's see if it works. Great, it worked. Before letting you go, let me show you a couple of resources that will help you have fun with Flask. First, the developer's webpage. There you will find documentation, examples, and a tutorial. Very nice. Second, a couple of courses that I had fun with. Hope you enjoy them. Thanks for watching and hope you have fun with Python.
Scrapy.
An introduction to Scrapy. Web scraping, also called web crawling, is an extremely useful process that can support many big data projects. It is a process that allows to extract data from various websites, done only by a piece of code. How exciting! Web scraping, the process of mining data of images, videos, products, tests, contact information, is way more simplified yet extremely powerful if known how to apply. Scrapy is a portable and free open source framework for web scraping in Python. This means that the Scrapy framework provides a set of Python codes that contains the relevant code required to tell Python which web page to visit, what exact information to extract from them, and what to do with it afterwards. It is simple, productive, and extensible. This is also what distinguishes Scrapy from Beautiful Soup, for example, or LXML. Both of them are libraries for parsing XML and HTML, where Scrapy is a specific application framework for writing web spiders, which crawl through the websites with the aim to extract the data needed. So why Scrapy? It is important to highlight that Scrapy is a framework for crawling websites. Scrapy allows the user extract, process, and structure our data, which is coming actually from websites. Basic steps for applying the Scrapy framework. Number 1, decide what to extract. Number 2, decide crawling strategy by defining spider. Number 3, find patterns to extract data by defining parse function. And number 4, define post-process. Since its initial release in 2008, Scrapy was originally designed for web scraping. However, today it can be also used to extract data using APIs and or as general web crawler. Within Scrapy, spiders are classes which define on how to perform the web crawling strategy and how to extract structured data from websites. There are two built-in spiders within Scrapy. Base spider, which is the simplest spider, or crawl spider, most commonly used spider for crawling regular websites. Scrapy comes along with a solid set of scripts to simplify the web crawling process. Never has it been so easy to extract a huge amount of data from websites. Important to know is that Scrapy depends on a few key Python packages, which are LXML, Parcel, Weebly, Twisted Cryptography, and PyOpenSSL.
Hi team, my name is Kranti. Today I would like to present you RDF library in Python. So what is RDF library? The full form of RDF library is Resource Description Framework. So basically this is one of the powerful language to represent information, right? So why we need RDF library? So the best part of RDF library, we can use the XML and JSON encoding, and it's good for machine processing, and the triples good for reasoning and database, and it's also very good to understand in terms of graphs, everything. So what are triples over here? I'll just give a brief about triples. So triple is a atomic data entity in RDF data model. So what are the basic features of RDF library? So it's a open source which is maintained on GitHub, and the graph interface which can be backed by any one of a number of store implementations, and the plugin architecture for store implementation as well as the serializers. The store implementation for in-memory storage and persistent storage on top of the Berkeley database. Now I would like to walk you through how we can run the RDF library in Python. So first I'll go to my terminal. So over the terminal, first what we have to do is we have to install the RDF library in our system, and then we have to move back to the Python. So over here, just we have to import the RDF library. Post installing it on PC, if we run this file, the RDF library is installed. So next I would like to just present you the how we can use these triples in the RDF library. So basically the triples, this is a specific format where you can use multiple, we can connect the data which are defined in URLs, by where we can rename the data also for the respective URLs, where S and P are the URLs which we are going to connect, and we represent with O in a different URL. So this is the basic structure of how the triples looks like. Thank you so much.
Hello everyone. Today I'm going to introduce to you a web development app called Django. And very quickly, what is Django? It's a high-level Python-based web development framework that encourages rapid development and clean, pragmatic design with the use of templates and apps. And why Django? Well, it's secure, fully loaded, and fast. It has a batteries included approach, just like Python, that comes with a rich repository of features such as user authentication, RSS, and sitemaps. And while it does take some time to set up in the beginning, I'm sure you'll find as we go on that it's highly scalable, it's versatile, and of course, it's open source and free. Now, we're going to go quickly into how to install Django. For me, I'm using Anaconda prompt. So the code for me is conda install Django. For you, it might be pip install Django. Press Y when prompted and let it install the necessary packages. To check if the Django was installed correctly, just type python-m django-version in the prompt window, and this should return the version of the installed package. And quickly, how to set up a first project. You have the instructions here, but I'm gonna jump quickly into another desktop so you can see how it's done here. All right. So as you can see in the prompt window on the right, I have checked the Django version. It's 2.1.1. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to navigate to my folder here. You'll see. And I already have it set up here, but I'm going to delete this so you can watch. And all right, what I'm going to do is Django-admin start project my site. And this will create the my site repository as you saw before. And I'm going to navigate to my site repository. And I'm going to type in the following: python manage.py run server, and this will connect me to the Django server. As you can see here, it's already up and running. So if I were to take this, put it in my browser, and there you go. It's already running on the test server that Django has set up for you. And there are other tutorials, there's other documentation at Django community, and that's it. It's very, very easy to set up. The next you will do is a polling app to actually run something on this server. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Natalia Divik and I will introduce you to Buki. Bokeh is a Python library for interactive visualization that targets web browsers for representation. This is a core difference between Bokeh and other visualization libraries. It provides concise construction of versatile graphics with high-performance interactivity over very large or streaming datasets. Buki helps to create interactive plots, dashboards, and data applications. But why Buki? Well, it allows you to build complex statistical plots quickly and through simple commands. It provides you output in HTML, notebook, and server. Embed to Flask and Django transforms visualization from other libraries, give flexibility to applying interactions, and combine Python and JavaScript. Python to tap into useful data structure and data analytics tool. JavaScript to translate the manipulated data into browser-friendly visualizations. And most importantly, no JavaScript is required. Bokeh is officially supported and for basic usage have many libraries pre-installed. How to use Bokeh? Let's see. Okay, to get started with Bokeh, I'm going to use my work notebook in Jupyter and I'm going to install the package. And I'm going to install no important libraries as well. Then I'm going to make my setup, which is just to install some functions. It is success. And then I'm going to make a common visualization, which is the P line, which is a method very common. And in addition to the line that I'm going to show you here, you can make the colors, you can make the weight, the title. It is very, very flexible. On behalf of the Group E, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you have enjoyed it.